الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصم ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر يريد الله بكم اليسر ولا يريد بكم العسر ولتكملوا العدة ولتكبروا الله على ما هداكم ولعلكم تشكرون صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaykum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sana and today I am joined my dear sister Amina. Welcome. This is the last episode of our Ramadan series. Over the past 9 episodes, we've been walking through Ramadan beyond routines and rules. And now Ramadan has come to an end. That's why this episode feels a little bit different, because Eid, even linguistically, comes from the word awada, which means to return. It's a return of joy, a return of ease, and also a return of the heart to its natural inner state, to our fitrah. So in this very last video, we will be talking about Eid, what it means, what it gives us, and what it asks from us as we move forward. Amina, I'd love to start with you. How do you feel about Eid?
It feels like a graduation day for the soul. We spent 30 days in an intensive boot camp. We battled our nafs, we battled our thirst, and we battled our anger. And today, we celebrate the victory. But notice the slogan of this victory. We don't shout, we are great, or we don't shout, we are strong. We shout Allahu Akbar, which means God is the greatest. Because we know we only completed this month through His guidance and strength, not our own.
That idea of guidance, I think, is the core of the Eid. In the Quran, right after the verses about fasting, Allah explains why we celebrate at the end of Ramadan. He tells us that we fasted a whole month to glorify His guidance He gave us so that we might be grateful. So Eid, in its essence, it is an act of deep gratitude, a gratitude for guidance and for being able to go through this process of purification. 30 days of effort leaves our hearts less dusty and more able to reflect what really matters. And Islam does not let this purification remain personal. That's where Zakat al-Fitr comes in. So this charity, we give it just right before the Eid prayer, and it's a requirement for us. We give it deliberately, not optionally. Because Islam does not accept a celebration when one person is full, but another is left hungry.
You know, purification is a gift, Sana. But now comes the hard part, the challenge. We have cleaned the house, but how do we keep it clean? There is a danger that we all face. It's called the post-Ramadan slump. Tomorrow the routine comes back, the coffee comes back, and the devils are unchained. Many of us fall into the trap of thinking Ramadan is over, so the worship is over. But the scholars have a beautiful saying, be a Rabbani, not a Ramadani, which means be a Lord worshipper, not a Ramadan worshipper. Because the Lord of Ramadan is also the Lord of Shawwal and the Lord of the entire year. If we go back exactly to who we were 30 days ago, then we have lost the point. Because Ramadan was not the destination, it was the fuel station. And now the journey continues. This brings us back to the concept of istiqamah, steadfastness. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was asked, what is the most beloved deed to Allah? He didn't say fasting forever. He didn't say praying all night. He said the deed that is consistent, even if it's small. This is the formula of life. Don't try to be a hero, just be consistent. Keep a small sunnah. Keep the duha prayers, keep the daily charity, even if it's a small coin. It's better to walk to Allah steadily than to run and collapse.
That reminder of consistency, Amina, I think it's really important. It basically shows us how to carry Ramadan in a healthy and sustainable way. But today has different focus. It's Eid, and today is about joy. Sometimes we fall into the idea that being religious means being serious all the time, like heavy, even sometimes distant a little bit. Yet when we look at the Sunnah of the Prophet, peace be upon him, especially on Eid, we see that joy has a central place in our faith. He was joyful and allowed happiness to be seen. In fact, the Prophet, peace be upon him, commanded us to break the fast on this day. Fasting on Eid is actually forbidden. And he was wearing his best clothes and applying his best perfume and eating days before leaving his house. It was the clear sign that the fast is over and it's time for celebration. And there's a detail I really love. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, was going to the masjid, he was taking one route going and another route coming back. Scholars explain that this was to let the joy spread around the people and places more, and he visited the sick and he paid attention to the children. His joy was never isolated. It was always shared with the people, and was not like a selfish joy or a blind to the people's pain. And that teaches us a very important thing in Islam. Even if we celebrate something, it must be with humility, especially nowadays around the world. We have brothers and sisters going through very hard times, famine, loss, genocide, oppression. So when we are celebrating, our celebration must be moderate as well. So Islamic joy is not forgetting their pain, but it's carrying with us even as we celebrate. So faith and joy are not enemies, and neither are joy and compassion. This is what a purified heart looks like after Ramadan, a heart that can be grateful without being arrogant and joyful without being indifferent.
Subhanallah, what a journey we had. We started 9 episodes ago with intention. We sat at the table of hospitality with Abu Ayyub. We learned wisdom from Aisha, Ali, and Salman al-Farisi. We learned justice from Umar. We saw true friendship with Abu Bakr, and Zainab and Uthman taught us generosity.
Bilal and Sumaya showed us freedom. We explored Zuhd, minimalism with Musab ibn Umair and Suhaib al-Rumi. And finally, our mother Khadijah showed us trust and support. May Allah please with them all.
To everyone who walked this path with us, thank you. We are Mubarra, Sana, Tuğçe, Merve, Hakan, Hudayfa, Kevser, Shayma, Selma, Salama, and me, Amina. We are just students of this beautiful deen, trying to share its light. Take this light with you and share it with the world. May your heart be always in the state of Eid. May Allah accept from you and from us. Taqabbal Allahu minna wa minkum. Eid Mubarak. Assalamu alaykum.